someone.
All right. So we missed the class, and here we are gathering again today. So Geshe says, as it is customary in the beginning when people meet, they exchange these words saying, welcome, nice to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And although we might not be well, most of us are not well, the answer is yes, I'm well, thank you. All right. So we take it for granted everyone is fine here. Okay, so let's start with refuge, bodhicitta, and the Gandharva Gema. Okay, so Geshe was saying we have already spent a few weeks on the colors, and we will not spend too much longer on this subject, maybe one or two more classes. There's no point in staying for too long in that. But the good thing that really makes Geshe feel quite happy is that it seems that people have understood this whole issue of there is privation, there is no privation. So that's a very good thing. The straightforward, there is privation, there isn't privation. We also need to understand some other expressions. So it's not pervasive that it is or it is pervasive that it is pervasive or it is not pervasive that it exists, and it is not pervasive that it is not. Okay. All right. So, for example, if I say to you, if it is color, it is pervasive that it is not red. What do you understand from that? It is pervasive that it is not. Karboina?
Kato maimbe.
Kato maimbe. Okay. All right. So if I say to you, if it is white, it is pervasive that it is not color. What would you answer to that? Okay, the reason why we're doing this today is in the previous classes, we always had it is pervasive that it is pervasive that it is. So now we say it is pervasive that it is not. If I were to say, if it is white color, right? Yes, then we say it is pervasive that it is color, isn't it? Okay, if you say yes, then take the white color. Okay, so, if we were to say, you said that if it is white color, it is pervasive that it is color. But if the answer was, if the question and the answer went, if it is white color, it is pervasive that it is not color. Why?
Because if it's white, it's necessary to be colored.
It is exactly like this, because white is a color. The correct answer you can give is that it is pervasive that it is color. You cannot say it is pervasive that it is not color. Okay, so Geshe was saying when we gave the definition at the very beginning, when we were talking about privation, we said there are 8 doors of privation. So we have to see it from the point of view of it is not, it exists, it does not exist. And if you can understand privation in terms of all of this, then later on you will be able to understand many more definitions and logical paths. Okay, so for example, if I say to you, if white exists, it is pervasive that red exists. What would you say?
No, not possible. Sorry. If it's white, it's not.
No. If white exists, if I have white, right, it is pervasive that I have red.
No.
Karishas.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah, like white flowers don't have. It's not red.
Yeah. So basically, what we say is that when we have white flowers, right? These white flowers, in the white flowers you have white, but you don't have red, isn't it? Okay. So then if I don't have white, is it pervasive that also I don't have red?
No,
Karishas.
because I can have the red color carpet
Oh, then
without having a white.
okay. So let's listen again. If there is no white, does it necessarily follow, or Geshe says it necessarily follows that there is no red?
Not necessary.
Okay, give me an example.
The color of green grass. White does not exist and the red doesn't exist.
Can you think in a different way? Because we are saying, okay, we're saying, okay, if you have no white, it follows you will have no red. And you said no to this.
Okay, so we have to find something that is no white and no red. But have red. Oh yeah, because not necessary. The red cloth, red carpet. There's a lot of red things, no?
So Geshe says you don't need to think too far away. Take the red itself. Red does not exist in white, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, yes.
Yeah, so this is the closest example, but of course you can give other examples a bit more further removed. So for example, we have said that in white, we have white.
Yes.
The white has white. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. If a white has white, who is the one who possesses white, and what is the white that is possessed? Because you need two things: one who is possessing, and the other one that is the object that is possessed.
The white possess itself.
Okay, so when we actually say white has white, this is a very strange expression, isn't it? Because the possessor and the object possessed, there's like there's confusion there. Like who is are there two whites or so? How is it? It is similar to saying, I have myself. Oh.
And maybe that's not wrong.
Okay, so Geshe was saying it's a strange expression, but perhaps there are two ways that we can go about it. There is one way where it's almost like you say, I have myself, I possess myself, white possesses white. Okay, that is one way to go about it. Another way is to try to make the differentiation. So there is one that is a possessor and the other one is the object that is possessed. So you could say white has white cloth. Okay, for example, we have money, isn't it? We have money. We have a dog. So we have a tail. Well, yes, but because we don't have the tail of the dog, isn't it? But we have a dog. If you say we have a dog, then you have to say we have a tail.
No, the tail belongs to the dog, but the dog belongs to us.
Okay, so how do we have a dog? How do we possess a dog?
We we have money and we buy them.
Can you buy a tail with your money?
Yes, it's part of the package. It's part of the dog package.
Okay, the farmers who have cows, right?
Yours.
So do those farmers have horns? Yeah, because if those farmers start having the horns and if they start having the tails of those cattle, before long they will become like cows themselves.
So Cindy just said that it's normal to have have horns taken off from the cow and put it at the head.
It's normal to have the horns of the cow.
She said it's normal in the past.
Right. So Geshe was saying if we end up saying we have horns, we have tails, then we have to be very careful, we don't make the sounds of the cows as well. Otherwise we totally become cows, right? Yeah. Okay, so the thing is that in Tibetan you can make a differentiation between saying money I have and I have money. However, in English, we only say I have money. We don't say money I have. And Geshe was leading to that point because this actually makes a difference. If you say in Tibetan money I have, it only indicates possession. It does. If you say tail I have, it indicates possession. It doesn't mean that you have become the animal that has the tail. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's go. Okay, we're leaving that area. Okay, let's go back into the root colors. Okay, if yellow, if we have 4 possibilities for yellow, does it necessarily follow? So is it pervasive that we do not have 3 possibilities for blue? Yeah. So basically it's saying, we're trying to find one example, one thing for which we say we have 4 possibilities for the yellow color, but we do not have 3 possibilities for the blue color. Okay. So for example, if we take, right, that which is different from yellow, doesn't that thing has 3 possibilities with the blue and 4 possibilities with the yellow? All right, if it is complicated, let's break it down. Let's look at the first one. Okay, we're looking at that which is different from the yellow color. Okay, does that thing have 4 possibilities with a yellow color? Do we have the possibility of that which is both? What? Give us an example. We are examining that which is different from yellow and yellow. These 2 things. Can you find something which is both?
Oh, no. Something that is both, but it's not yellow. Yes, yellow banana. Yellow banana.
Tất nhiên cái mình muốn nhẹ xong.
Oh, you found something which is both. Okay. It is different from the yellow color, but it is also yellow, isn't it? Okay, something which is yellow color, but it is not different from yellow. No matter how far you look in this world,
the color yellow. The color of yellow. The yellow color cloth. Oh, so it has to be yellow. Yeah, it has to be yellow. So the yellow color. Yellow. 2 yellow color.
You cannot say 2 yellow color. Yellow color, you have to say yellow color, and yellow color is not different from yellow color. They're the same, they're one. Yellow color. So it's only that. Okay, give me an example of something which is the opposite of yellow color, and it is not yellow.
Blue color. Uh-huh. Oh, everything other than yellow. This is
Serbo main bakalo.
consensus answer.
And it is not yellow. Can you give me something which is neither?
Neither yellow and everything except for, then cannot already. Cannot because checkmate already. Your second variable is everything except for yellow. Shape shape is under everything, what?
Yep.
Oh, but everything is everything.
Okay, listen. We want to find something which is not yellow and something which is not different from yellow. Okay, so if you say wood, pillar, vase, whatever, is different from yellow, isn't it? Therefore, there is a possibility, isn't it? It's neither, isn't it?
Yeah, no, there's no possibility here.
Do you remember
Rabbit horn.
of the rabbit? Not the cow, the rabbit.
Yes.
Okay. So Geshe says a thing other than talking about the horns of the rabbit, you cannot give a good answer here. Because when you say other than yellow, different from yellow, it's very vast, it's very big. Okay, tell me something which is not yellow and it's not white.
Red banana.
Can you give us how many possibilities? That which is not yellow, that is one object. And the other object is that which is not white, not yellow, and not white.
Not yellow, not white.
No, the object is not yellow. So the object is not, speech marks, yellow. Your object is not yellow. And the other object is not white.
So something that is two of this is blue cloth.
No, serbo maimba, carpo maimba.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So there are actually a lot of colors who are not yellow and are not white, and therefore they would represent the possibility of being both. So now I want you to find me something which is not yellow, but it is
carpo.
not white. Something which is not yellow and something which is not white.
Not white.
Mm-hmm.
Not white is white. So something that is not yellow and white lah. So it's just white or white cloth.
Okay. So if we say the color of the white cloth.
Yes, the color of white cloth.
Yeah, because we have double negation for the white, and that means we're looking for something white. All right, so now give me something which is not yellow, but something which is not white.
Yellow cloth.
So now give me something which is not yellow and not white. So double negation for both.
It's you don't. No, there cannot. It's two possibility, right? Yellow, right? Two possibility. You cannot find one that is you cannot find a something that is of two, of yellow and white.
Yeah, nika ibe murag mendos.
That one is yellow and white. No, it's different. The egg white is white. Egg yolk is yellow.
Color of kata. How about the color of kata? Kata have white, they have also yellow.
Sorry.
How about the color of a kata?
The color of
I think
Of a
he's
kata.
saying the color of kata. Kata.
Kata
Oh,
have white,
kata.
have yellow,
Yeah,
have blue.
some have white, some have yellow.
Okay, so take the color of some katas. So because we have double negation, if you say that which is not white, it means you're looking for something which is white. And for the second one, it says something which is not yellow. So it means we're talking about yellow. So now we're trying to find something which is both white and yellow. This you cannot find. Okay, therefore, having the automatic pilot and saying we have 4 possibilities, all of this is wrong, wasn't it? So to be able to say that there are 4 possibilities, you have to find valid examples of something which is both, something which is A but not B, something which is B but not A, and something which is neither. All right. So unless you find all these 4 possibilities, it's not correct to say there are 4 possibilities. And we have been saying there are 4 possibilities, there are 4 possibilities. Okay. Previously, we said that if we examine yellow color and that which is different from yellow, it has 4 possibilities. Okay, that is correct. That was correct. Okay, so now let's see how many possibilities we can find between that which is different from yellow and blue color. Okay, remember one is different from yellow, so a color that is different from yellow, and the other one is blue color.
I'll try. Because the reason is that blue is actually a subset of different from yellow. So that's why if with this, okay, number 1, they are the same. Number 2, whatever is blue is pervasive that is different from yellow. And whatever is different from yellow is not pervasive that it is blue. Then of course, neither of one will be a round table. So it's 3 possibilities.
Okay, it's best if we go in order. If you say you identify 3 possibilities, start from the beginning. Give us an example of that which is both.
The color of the blue flower.
Blue flower je takda resons.
Yes, correct. Okay. If you now, because we have said that you have said that there are 3 possibilities, it means that on one way we have pervasion, on the other way we have no pervasion. So can you clarify which way the pervasion goes?
If it is blue, it is pervasive that it is different from yellow.
Okay. So when we go, okay, you say that if it is blue, it is pervasive that it is different from yellow. And if it is different from yellow, it is not pervasive that it is blue. So what example would you give in this case?
Color of the yellow cloth.
No, because yellow
Yeah.
and different is not different.
The color of the red cloth.
Yes.
Okay, that's correct. Can you give me something which is neither?
A round table. A round table.
Yes, the table is different from yellow. Okay, but we want to find something
the horn of the rabbit.
neither. What?
I should use the horn of the rabbit.
What, I missed it. I missed the joke. Okay, other than the horns of a rabbit, there is nothing else, is there?
Okay, different from yellow. Neither blue, neither red. Yeah, very good. Rabbit wings, big wings.
세부 호랑 샤나 가르 요레스.
If you say,
세부 가도 다 다대 지어로. 세부 가도 호랑 가르 이가 많이 베무르기 되스.
세부 가도다.
세부 마르다 단다 이가 많이 베무지야 지어로와.
Yeah.
세부 가도 다대 당
Okay.
안에 몸부 가도 니라 지로와. 다니가 많이 게 무딜라 세부 가도 호랑 샤나 요레스.
Okay, so if we look, try to find the possibility of that which is neither blue color nor different from yellow. Okay, If in this case you were to, as an answer, you were to say yellow, would that be okay? Okay, because yellow is not different from yellow.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, we want to find a possibility that it is neither. And there's only one thing you could posit there. Yeah, Geshe says, I don't think you could give another answer. Okay, let's look at this. If we have 4 possibilities for root color, is it pervasive that we do not have 4 possibilities for the secondary color?
양라지 가도래 무시 요겐기 무직 요레베 추진직 요레베 시고레스.
Do you mean like 2 secondary colors? Like
But no,
let's
when we
say,
say root color, you know, there are 4 root colors. When we say that just as a group.
okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, so if we were to talk this in privation, in terms of privation, we would say if something has 4 possibilities with the root color, the consequence is that it would be pervasive that it does not have 4 possibilities with secondary colors. Okay, so that means that between the color of wood and secondary colors, we should be able to find 4 possibilities. Okay, let's look. Give me something which is root color and also the color of wood.
White wood color.
Okay, that's both. Okay, now, if something is the color of wood, is it necessary that it is root color? Is this pervasive that it is?
No. Mark.
마잡 가르샤.
Okay, example.
What are the 2 again? Black wood.
Okay, now if I say to you, if it is a secondary color, it is necessary, it is pervasive that it has to be the color of wood. Do you accept?
Mark. No, don't accept.
가르샤스다.
Yeah, example?
Example, purple wood color. Purple cloth color. If it's secondary color, it's not necessary, it has to be a wood color, right?
Mm.
So it's no need purple. Purple cloth also can. Purple cloth color.
Mm.
Yeah, color of a purple cloth.
네네.
Okay, so Geshe says, I think we have gone correctly through the possibilities of the root colors and the wood color. So we can now look secondary color and wood color. Give me something that is both. Secondary and the wood color.
Purple wood color. The color of a wood. The color of a purple wood.
Purple color dirota. Hingi 가도 hingi purple color di.
Okay, so if we have 4 possibilities, it means we have no pervasion this way and no pervasion this way. So give me something which is the color of wood, but is not pervasive, that is the secondary color. Okay, so we have been working with root colors and secondary colors, and we calculated this with the wood color, right? Can you give another example?
Of what? Instead of plastic color?
Plastic color. Yep. It is like this. If you use the color of some material, any material, the wood material, the plastic material, the metal material, and so forth, it becomes quite broad. And within this big category, you can find instances of that thing in the root color and in the secondary color. So it will become 4 possibilities. Okay, so thinking like this, what difference do you see when we calculate 3 possibilities and 4 possibilities?
the difference is one possibility.
Okay, so actually, if you spend time calculating and you say, oh, it is 3 possibilities, or it's 4 possibilities, you can say it is this way. You cannot say it is this way. It's always this. It is not always like this. Well, you can see the type of training that it does to the mind, isn't it? How things become clearer. So it is like this. We can actually, okay, you start playing or debating with the colors and you start seeing differences. You can draw fine differences. And if you start including other categories beyond the colors, you will be able to see differences. So, for example, Geshe says, if we have 3 possibilities with a yellow color, is it pervasive? Is it necessary that we do not have 4 possibilities with secondary color? Okay, so the question is it pervasive? Meaning, is it necessary that if we have 3 possibilities with the color yellow, we do not have 4 possibilities with secondary color? If you say it's not pervasive, if you say, in other words, you say it's not necessary, it means you have to find an example. Find me an example. Okay, so if you cannot find an exemption, then you have to accept the pervasion. So you will have to say it is pervasive that it does not have 4 possibilities with the secondary color. And if you say it is pervasive, then the debate starts.
There's something that, Geshe, I need to just find out because I'm actually very confused by the 3 possibility and the 4 possibility and the color and the yellow and the so-called secondary color. So when this question is raised, right, typically, do we first look at the 3 possibilities of the yellow color and then compare with the 4 possibilities of the secondary color, or we just look at the yellow color and the secondary color? That will be it.
Okay, so first of all, I have to find something that has 3 possibilities with a yellow color and 4 possibilities with a secondary color. You must find one example. Okay, so here you have the yellow. Okay, one finger here is the yellow, the other finger is the secondary color. So you need something that has 3 possibilities with the yellow and 4 possibilities with the secondary color. Find me that one thing.
I guess it's root color.
Which
What's
color?
Root color. No, ROOT, root.
Yes. Okay. With the fruit color.
Oh, sorry. Root. ROOT.
Okay. So the root color has 3 possibilities with the yellow, but it does not have 4 possibilities with the secondary color.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you cannot find something which is both root color and secondary color. You don't get the possibility of something which is both. And if you say the wood color, you don't get 3 possibilities with the yellow. Because we established previously, we did 4 possibilities with the wood color. Okay, so Geshe says, the reason why we are doing this is because the more time you keep searching, okay, let me find this possibility. Is it not? Is it not? And with this search, you find one possibility. Actually, this is how you improve. Okay, so Geshe says, I'm going to give you the possibilities here. Okay, so if you say different from secondary color, would that be all right? We can find something which is both a yellow and different from secondary. Okay, then we have to calculate who pervades whom. So if it is yellow color, it is pervasive, it is necessary, that is different from secondary color. But if it is different from secondary color, it is not necessary, it is not pervasive, but it is yellow. So for example, if you say black, and that which is neither, now that's easy, the horns of the rabbit. Okay, so now we want to see secondary color and different from secondary color. Okay, that which is both, you could say black. Okay, then in terms of abbreviation, it should not go either way. Okay, think about. It is not, if it is A, it is not pervasive, it is B. If it's B, it's not pervasive, it is A. Okay, Yinken.
No. Ade mainge.
Okay, give me something which is secondary color, but it is not different from secondary color.
Something that is
Secondary color.
second color and something that's not different from second color,
Oh,
that
yes.
will be a black color.
No, it's different.
Okay, Geshe saying you are thinking the right way. Okay, there's only one thing. Okay, so what is it? Yep. So secondary color is secondary color, and secondary color is not different from secondary color. Okay, the others should be easy. We have 4 possibilities. We just done one. Okay. Another 3. Okay, give me something which is different from secondary color and not secondary color. There are many. You could give many examples. Okay, Geshe was going to give us another thing, another couple of to calculate the possibilities, but he decided it was too difficult, so we're going to do it next week. But Geshe was saying it is very good to keep training your mind, right? Trying to examine, trying to calculate possibilities, and just say, let me find, is there a possibility? How many possibilities is there? Sometimes you find possibilities. Sometimes you don't find a possibility. So it is very good to bring this as a question and said, I was calculating this and this, and I found this possibility. Is this correct? Or I was calculating and I didn't find a possibility. Is it true that there is no possibility? So you can bring this as a question. But, if you engage in the investigation, this is what will bring the improvement. Yeah. Okay, so Geshe was saying, for example, when we were studying Dura, our teacher gave us 5 objects and says, find me something that has 3 possibilities with each. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects. Find me something that has 3 possibilities with these 3, with these 3, with these 3, with these 3. Okay, so he said white, blue, yellow, whatever I gave, let's say gave 5 colors. And then he says, find me something that has 3 possibilities with each one of them. And then he says, find me 5. And Geshe was saying, finding the first one is the hardest. Once you find the first one, then you apply the same logic and you can find the other 4. So, our teacher would send us home and say, go home and give me 5 possibilities that have 3 possibilities with each of these. So he would send us home and we would go home and try to calculate. So we had to come up with 5 answers, isn't it? And if we came back to the class and only gave him 2, it means we were 3 short. And however many 3 shorts you will get 3 whackings. Okay, 1 whacking for each missing answer. All right, thank you. It was very good. We stop here for tonight.